Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me on another video. I hope you guys are doing great today. Today we're going to be talking about the different types of cars out there. So without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into it. First off, let's start with the the most common one, the sedan. Now the sedan is a four-door car with a normal trunk in the back. It's not very long usually and can seat about 5 people inside. It has decent trunk space, has a normal engine, nothing special. It's the common day-to-day car you see everywhere. Now the next car we're talking about is the Coupe. The Coupe is the two-door version of a car. Usually sports cars are two doors and they don't have that much space in the back seats, but they have they're more performance oriented. Next up we have the hatchback. The hatchback can be a two-door, can be a four-door car. It has a trunk that opens up. It's a white trunk, so there's more space in the trunk. And again, usually hatchbacks are more sport oriented, or they're more compact cars. They're smaller cars, good for small cities, easy to park, easy to maneuver. Nothing much more to be said about them. As you can see on the screen, they're cute little cars. Nothing more that you can really say about them. Next up, continuing with the wide trunk, we have the Wagon. The Wagon is like a sedan, but is extended and has a lot of trunk space. They're good for family cars. They have tons of storage. They seat 5 people usually, and they're not very high off the ground usually. They're more like a normal car with like a backpack. Usually the difference between a hatchback and a wagon is that it's longer. The hatchback is shorter and is smaller. Next up we have the convertible. Now the convertible can be two-door, four-door, it doesn't really matter. It only means that the roof comes down and you can enjoy the beautiful weather and you enjoy the sun and everything. So it's not really a specific body style, it's just a car that the roof comes off and you can enjoy the wind. Next up we have the SUV. The SUV are getting really popular in today's day. They are big cars, high off the ground. They have a lot of trunk space. They have a lot of space for passengers. They're big cars usually, and most people like them because they have space inside. They have space in the trunk. They're versatile, but usually these cars are less maneuverable and things like that. Next up, following the trend of a big car, is the minivan. The minivan is basically a SUV with a backpack. It's the same thing basically as the wagon for a car. This is the same thing for an SUV. It has more space in the back. Usually they have 7-row seats or more, but usually they keep it in 7 range, so there's more space in the trunk. Useful for very large families or for road trips. Usually they're economic. They're not as easy to maneuver as, let's say, a wagon, because they're a little bit bigger in every dimension, but they serve their purpose and it's great. Next up we have the pickup truck. The pickup truck can come with a 4-door, 2-door, short cab, long cab, short bed, long bed. It's usually 4-wheel drive. It's used for work sites. People who are in construction like to use them because they're very work oriented. As you know, the bed can store a lot of things without damaging the interior pieces. So very versatile if you're in the construction business. That's where you see them the most. Or if you live in the country, they're very good tools to have. Last up on this list we have the van. The van is more commercial based. It's a big car that has a lot of cargo room, usually only has 2 seats in the front, and the rest is used to store things For example, I don't know, if you have shower doors, you can store them in the back, and it's very useful for that. There's tons of room. They're not really meant to transport people. They're more, again, work related. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope it was helpful to you. If it was, please leave a like and a comment down below so I know that you enjoyed it. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I have more awesome and fun entertaining videos coming on the way, and you don't want to miss that. But that's it for me for today. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Keep living life to the fullest and take care. See you next time.